Heyo,
Hello,
I'm Lizbeth.
and I'm Khushi. Today we're going to be talking about the Persian Empire.
Like most empires, this one started out fine, rose to its highest point, and then died.
Like a flower.
Okay,
Let's cut to the chase.
What were the necessary preconditions for the rise of empires? Well, for starters, Persia was definitely a military state. They even expanded their empire up to 2,000 miles. They also had a central government, which at the time was common, but shows why they never had any mutual antagonism or conflicts within the empire, at least for a while. They also lived around water, which today is known as the Persian Gulf, which definitely made them highly involved in trade, and especially sea trade. What ideologies promoted personal identification with the state, empire, leader, conquest, and/or militarism? One of the greatest leaders to rise up and rule in Persia was Cyrus II, also known as Cyrus the Great. He was a military genius who influenced many ideologies. For one, he influenced wisdom and tolerance of religions. He wished to honor other religions and their practices rather than destroy them and keep a single religion in his empire. If there was some sort of temple located in a region he conquered, he wouldn't destroy it, but would rather kneel down and pray to whatever god they worshipped there. He was kind to and accepted the religions of the people he conquered, and respected them. Cyrus the Great also introduced a bureaucratic system and tax system. He ruled with order and assured that everyone paid their part equally. Militarism was the foundation of the empire as well. What were the characteristics of well-run empires? Unlike many empires at the time, Persia was extremely tolerant of many other religions and ideas. Trade was the foundation for their wealth, and it improved their economy. They were noted for their justice, and they had a code of laws that made everyone in the kingdom equal. Their flexible government was probably why people appealed to them so much, and it was also probably why the Persian Empire lasted for so long. Or was it? What were the major results of the empire? Those rulers who were tolerant would be politically and economically rewarded. Through the development of trade, coins, and taxes, the economy was stabilized. Also, with tolerance, there were no rebellions or chaos. In this sense, everything would be politically stabilized. With these factors, Persian rulers were able to rule over an estimated population of 49.4 million people for about 200 years, until something happened. Why did the empires fall? The Persian Empire was a great one, but like many great things, they came to an end. There was no strong leader, and the upperclassmen began to protest. Rulers became evil by becoming corrupt and greedy. They started to care less about the empire and more about themselves. They heavy taxes, which led to even more revolts. All the beauty out of Persia was soon sucked out like a vacuum. They no longer made any intellectual, specifically scientific advancements. The beauty of architecture and paintings and art was soon no longer existent in Persia. Also, who knew tolerance could be a bad thing? I know, right? They were too tolerant, and people took advantage of that, which obviously weakened the government. In 334 BC, a man named Alexander, now known as Alexander the Great, began a war against the Persians. He then defeated the Persians in 331 BC, and this is the point where the Persian Empire completely collapsed. We hope this video was helpful and aided you in learning about the Persian Empire. Bye!